Hello, my beautiful people. How are you doing? Have you been? I'm back again with Flosstube number 14. My name is Michał or Michael. I am using now my, Polish and English equivalent of my name because a lot of people told me that I should use my real name and people should learn how to pronounce it. So I am, for few Flosstubes back, I started to use it. So the tradition continues. Let's say welcome to Flosstube number 14. Yes, this is Flosstube number 14. I didn't mess up, I hope, with numeration this time. And today is Tuesday, 31st of August, and it has been over 2 weeks since I saw you last time. So today's Flosstube will be a little bit shorter again than usual because simply I don't have a lot of progress done on different pieces. I mainly focused on 3 of them. So today I will show you only 3 pieces that I worked on over these 2 weeks, past 2 weeks. So well, I guess strap your seatbelts and let's just start with it. I've got my beverage today, Diet Coke, decaffeinated because it's late and I would love to fall asleep easily today. Tomorrow will be a rough day, as always in medical practice, to be fair, but what you can do. Nothing, just adapt and overcome, like Belgrade's taught us, or taught us, or whatever. Like taught us. So, recently we had a long weekend here in UK. So we had additional day, Monday off, which was yesterday, and I was staying at my partner's place. So I had quite a bit of time for myself, but I didn't do any cross stitching because I simply didn't felt like it, and I was missing one of the threads, crucial and essential to finish one of the pieces that I'm about to show. So I was a little bit frustrated by it. So I didn't even touch cross stitching on Monday at least. But I did some on Saturday and Sunday, to be fair, until I ran out of the spoken thread. So yeah, I ordered a few stuff online because it's 31st. We get paid on the last day of the month, so I was able to do some shopping online, and hopefully some of the stuff will come in soon. So I'll have something to show for a next Flosstube in 2 weeks time ish. But at the moment, I do not have any haul at all because I simply didn't get anything yet. First of all, I would like to do some honorable mentions. First person I would like to shout out, it is a new Flosstuber. I believe he recently did his second video. His name is Ashley and he is here on YouTube, on Flosstube. His username is Yas Stitch. So this is a little shout out to him because he is a fantastic, amazing person. He just started cross-stitching like for realsies this time. He has been doing some interesting projects, including Henry, big little piece of King Henry. I think he was a king, right? I am not good with history. He is also doing a stained glass evolutions from Pokemon piece, which is also interesting, and he recently received a gift of a wonderful interesting piece. Actually, it is a dragon. I'm not sure what the brand of that kit is. I think it's Dimensions, but most of the canvas that most of the fabric is already pre-colored, and he only needs to stitch the dragon, which is the centerpiece of the fabric, which is very interesting. I never seen anything like that before. I never seen you know, pre-dyed fabric that you only stitch the centerpiece of it. It is very interesting, I must say. You know, looking forward on the to see his progress on this piece. I am intrigued how it will look. But from what I saw, the coloration and, you know, on this Ada that he is stitching that on, it's very nice and very beautiful. He prefers to use 14 count Ada, and I hope he will soon explore a little bit more and divert a little bit from Ada. Not that Ada is a wrong type of fabric, but it is something, you know, I think most cross stitchers start with, but they divert from that quite soon, I guess. But Ada 14 count, in my opinion, is a little bit too overrated. If I, you know, stitch something on Ada, I usually pick something smaller, like 16 or 18 count. So Ashley, if you are looking, you know, watching this video, I would recommend, you know, going up a bit with the fabric count. At least pick something that is 16 count, because usually they people, you know, recommend, and manufacturers recommend using 2 strands on the 14 count. And in my opinion, this is of course my opinion, I think the you know, the coverage is not as good as it could be. So 16 and 18 count Ada, 2 strands, beautiful coverage. So the next person I would like to shout out, it will be Noah from Noah Stitches. He's back finally. Noah, it took you ages to come back to us, but you know, we understand you have a new job, you have little gremlins to take care of. They are naughty, they ask a lot of very difficult questions, I assume. It's, you know, the first graders are curious about world and ask very, you know, vast amount of questions about the world and things around them and things that they heard. Their brain is like a sponge. It just consumes everything from, you know, from their parents, their, you know, colleagues of their parents, of what they heard on the streets. So yeah, good luck with them, and it's good to see you back again, and hopefully you will not, you know, disappear again for 5 months or something like that. Yeah. So Noah is working on one of the pieces that you know, one of the projects that I'm working on, and Roosters from Korikama website. I was, you know, I thought he was interested in the piece, and I wanted to give him a little, you know, a gift. So I've sent him both versions, colorful and bronze version, on his email, and he started to stitch the colorful version. He did some changes around with the floss to pick some colors that are more vibrant and more, and they pop a lot more than the originals. So I am very interested how you know, that will look. And everyone assumed that when I chose this piece, it is to celebrate Poland and celebrate, you know, culture of Poland and the region of Łowicz, but that wasn't like the whole premise of the cultural appreciation cell. It was to appreciate any culture, any culture you like. It was, I wanted to promote cultures around the world and push people a little bit more to stitch something from their own area or from the area that they, you know, admire. So weirdly enough, it became like a Polish culture appreciation cell because everyone is stitching this project except few people on the hashtag that I saw, stitching something from Holland and something from France, but mostly they're stitching the Polish Łowicz cutout piece that I chose. So I'm flattered. I'm flattered by that. So thank you so much for joining in. Even if you are stitching my piece, I am very, very appreciated, and I really do like that you find it interesting and worth your time, because let's be honest, stitching takes time and effort. So I'm very grateful that you've joined, that any one of you, you know, decided to join in. Sorry, my throat is a little bit dry. Yeah. Cheers. Thank you for that. And last but not least person that I would like to shout out in my video is Betsy Kluger. Well, Betsy currently is dealing with some health-related problems, and she started a new hashtag, a new sol. It is Stupid Tumor Sol, I believe, and I wish her all the best. Thankfully, she threw a disclaimer that she doesn't have cancer, so by all means, that is a good news. If she doesn't have cancer, well, I'm not saying that her condition is not, serious. It is quite serious condition, but it would be much more serious if that was cancerous. So, thankfully, the problem is not that big. It is still huge of a problem, but it is not something that she cannot deal with. And I know that from her videos, I know that she is a strong woman. She has a lot of charisma. She's so charismatic, lovable, and an amazing person in my opinion. So I think she will just do fine. And my thoughts are with her, and I hope that everything will be fine. What am I saying? Everything will be fine. And all I wanted to say that I will just hope that she will be back. If whatever treatment she chooses, I hope she'll recover quickly without any complications, and she'll be back on the Flosstube, and we'll have a little fun butt dialing time. So I think she chose one of the Jacob's pieces as a stitch along, for her kind of awareness program, I would say. So I don't know if I'll be jumping into it, because from all of the Jacob's designs, this is not one of my favorites. If I would choose to stitch something from his designs, I will probably choose something else. So I might probably still do it just for Betsy, because she's so lovely. But if I'll do it, I'll probably choose something else. Okay, so let's jump into cross-stitching. It's been 30 minutes, but let's just jump into it. So as I say, I've just focused on 3 pieces of throughout those 2 weeks. And first piece, it is everyone, very, very well known to everyone that follows me. It is the Ravenclaw. So this is the finished objects, and it is patterned by White Raven Patterns on Etsy. They have also their website over here if you want to check it out. So this is how the finished piece will look like. As you can see, it's a Ravenclaw from Harry Potter. And this is a silhouette of the raven with, castle and floral motif over its wings and head and beak. So I did quite a bit of progress on it. So let me just unfold the fabric. So I am getting really, really close to finish with the color and be left with the 310 DMC. So hopefully I will insert the photo how it looked 2 weeks ago, but this is how it looks now. As you can see, I am very close to its head. It's supposed to be somewhere here, and I will start the silhouette of the Hogwarts castle very soon. So yeah, look at it. It's so gorgeous. I mean, it's coming along very nicely, and this is stitched on 32 count it happens. I've checked my orders recently in Lakeside Needlecraft that I bought it, and it's 32 count flowball linen. So it is a mix of you know, linen, natural linen, and also synthetic material. So it is very even. It's evenly weaved, and I love it. So yeah, flowball linen, very beautiful. And I hope to finish this before September ends. Accidentally quoted a song by Green Day, but hopefully I will wake myself up with this when September ends. But I am getting very close to the Hogwarts castle. Let's fingers crossed, because if I will knock out this and the Halloween cats, I'll be very happy. I'm getting very close with the Ravenclaw. Not so much with the Halloween cats, but this will be this will be main two projects I'll focus throughout September. Mainly because I'm getting close with the Ravenclaw and Halloween is around the corner, and I wish to have Halloween cats finished by then. So, a little foreshadowing, I guess. So, because the next project that I would like to show you is by Stitching Land, Halloween Cats. So this is a project by Stitching Land on Etsy. If you want, you can have a look on their website if you want to stitch that. This is a part that I'm taking with Chris Cross Stitch. Well, I'm, you know, I cannot English today. I'm very sorry. It's not my day with English. So I am taking a part with Spooky Summer Stitch with Chris. And technically summer will be over tomorrow, but I will still continue the hashtag, I guess. Because for me the summer will still last until I finish with this piece. So I've did a little bit of progress, not too crazy, but yeah. So the Halloween cats, it is stitched with DMC, called for colors, 16 count Ashley. It is parchment Ada. The reason I repeat that over and over again, but the reason behind using Ada for this project, because it is fur coverage, so the fabric will not show at all when the piece is done, and that's why I'm using whichever Ada fabric I've got to, you know, to stitch that on. So here I am at the moment. As you can see, the ghost cat, he's finally done, and he is looking gorgeous and fantastic. So he is stitched with glow-in-the-dark thread. As you can see, my little Needleminder is here, the one that I've did myself. A beautiful and fantastic little killing, you know, mushroom. And I filled up a little bit of here with the red and working my way up. So yeah, it is a fantastic piece. I cannot wait for this to be done. Probably I will focus on this, you know, not today, but probably tomorrow I will focus on this very piece, at least to move myself up a little bit with red. Yeah, so slowly but surely, I hope I'll have it finished before the October hits us like a truck, because it'll be soon. It'll be soon enough. It's just 30 days away, or 31. No, it's 30 days away, right? Am I right? I hope so. So yeah, we're just keep on moving with this. And the last project I would like to show you, it is the kitchen by Stitchy Princess Etsy on Etsy. So as you know, I'm participating in a cross-stitch camp August challenge. So the challenge was to use either the floss that you never used before or a fabric that you never used before. So I've decided to choose a fabric that I never used before. And when I say fabric, I mean this thing. a sieve, and this is my fully finished object. I was able to finish the sieve, and I am very happy about it. I posted about it just few hours before, and yeah, so I am very happy to have it fully finished. It's not perfect, and it will not be perfect because this is not a fabric. It is a stainless steel sieve that I picked up on Home Depot or whatever you want to call it. And it's done. I don't even know, what count that is because I haven't, be bothered to check. But I had to use full strand of DMC floss to have a nice coverage. So, a couple of things that I noticed with stitching that. When you are pinning your stitches, you cannot start from the side, for any of the sides, because your floss will show, like here. I don't know if you can see, but some of the floss, you see the cake? Some of the floss is sticking out on the back. So it's better to start a few stitches inside the motif and work yourself, to the left or the right, just to cover the stitches that you want. And I've noticed while stitching bigger, objects, that best method and best patterns that will work on a sieve are full coverage. I noticed that on bigger motifs because the stitches are more even, although they're still a bit wonky because it is curved object and the holes are uneven on this sieve. So, but if you want to stitch something like that, I would suggest stitching something that is full coverage because it will look much better and it is a unique piece. I don't know where I will hang it, probably in the kitchen, but at the moment I don't have any space there. So I'll use a little bit of yarn or I don't know, some kind of line art or something like that. I don't know, but I'll use those little hoops here and just do a little, cut a little bit of piece of string or something and just hang it by a nail. But it is finally done and I'm happy about it. And yeah, look, I wasn't sure if I will finish it, so I had this little piece here, this cupboard down there left before this brown goldish color has run out. I think it's 782 DMC. So I already started a little bit, so I didn't want to swap it with different color. Excuse me. So yeah, I bought the floss today and I finished it a few hours ago. So yeah, it's done and I'm very happy about it. So this is all. This is all my stitching projects at the moment. I have one thing cross-stitch related still to show. And yeah, I would like to report that I haven't started with my Needleminder production yet. I hope I'll find few spare hours, maybe in a week or two, just to make the Needleminders and see how they will work. I still have some Needleminders that I need to send to my friends on the Flosstube. So if I'll message you, feel lucky because and ask you for address, just what I'm what I'm messaging you for. I'm just about to send you some Needleminders. So yeah, so that's all cross-stitch related, like actual cross-stitch work and pattern related. I've got only one more thing to show you guys. Let me just make some room for it because it is big. So I don't want to make mess or create a havoc, and I'm not sure how to show it, but yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably know what I'm talking about. Oh, the anticipation. I'm sorry, but I'm very thirsty. So, on the 13th of July, I had my birthday. I've turned 30. Happy birthday to me. I think I forgot to mention it on my last Flosstube. But yeah, I've turned 30 and I feel old. Like kind of like mentally old. I feel mentally old. I don't feel physically old. I'm still quite active and, you know, completely capable of doing most things, I guess. But yeah, mentally, I mean, you just hit this 3-0 and it's just going downhill from that, right? So I hope I will not make any mess, but and don't whatever forbid I don't drop it. But this is what my beautiful and amazing partner bought me. Oh, this is heavy. Oh. Look at this beauty. It is my own bobbin cabinet for all my flosses and more. I am very happy about it. I am very happy that I've got it, and it is amazing. I did a little bit of research based on the wood burn mark inside of one of the drawers. So this is the Katarina Box, I think. And this is a company on Etsy. They are based in Russia and they make those beautiful boxes, handmade, and it is absolutely amazing. It is this heavy and it holds a massive amount of flosses, I must say. How many drawers it has? 3, 4. It has 8 drawers, so 7 of them are already divided by some wooden planks, and the last one is just a plain normal drawer when I just store my fabric over there. So as you can see, it holds a lot of bobbins. This is my little quote-unquote collection at the moment. It is not all of it, but you know, the flosses that I currently don't use are stored here. The rest of them are stored still in the boxes because it makes it easier for traveling. But I do love it. It holds my bobbins, it holds my scissors, my needles, my fabric, at least some of my fabric. But it is an amazing handmade 100% wood. I'm not sure what kind of wood is that, but it is heavy. It is a furniture. But I am so grateful to get this. As a, you know, this really made my birthday something really special because I never ever received anything like it. Most of gifts that I received, I'll be honest with you guys, were, you know, kind of general gifts that you get. This just speaks that someone knows me on the personal level. Most of my friends, even if I, you know, talk with them and mention my hobbies, they get me something very general, which still I am very grateful for. But even if it's something small, but, you know, related to me on like personal level, like cross-stitching or any other of my hobbies, it'll mean so much more to me. But I'm still grateful for them. They're still my friends and we talk quite a bit and we try to see each other as often as we can. But this is my box and I'm happy about it. I love it. I simply love it. I don't want to drop it. I'm sure it will withstand to drop, but my floor wouldn't. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't have anything else to talk about. I still haven't finished the Lightning Thief. Not the Lightning Thief, it is the Labyrinth. You know, Percy Jackson series. the Battle of the Labyrinth. I'm almost done, as you can see. I think I'm on last 1 or 2 chapters, so I will finish that right after I finish with the Flosstube video. So I'll post my review on my Goodreads. At least throw some stars on it. I think I'll give it 4 stars because this is quite good book. It is a very interesting, how do you say it? Part, I guess. I don't know, whatever. So it is a 4th book in the series, and the series is slowly getting better and better. 2nd book wasn't great. It was my least favorite, but first one was, it gets you hooked. 2nd one wasn't great. 3rd one was much more better than the 2nd one, but this one, it is getting even better than the last one, and I like the last one quite a lot. It has plot twists. It has plot twists. Even more plot twists, but it's getting better and better, so I'm very interested in the series, and I will finish that quite soon. And I think that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today. I hope you have a fantastic day or night or evening, and I'll hope to see you soon-ish. I hope I'll have more things that I would like to talk about, and I wish you all very nice and beautiful, I wish you, I don't even know what I want to say. I wanted to say that I wish you to have a fantastic day, or a very calm, relaxing sleep, and very calm night, so you can tackle the next day with double the force. I don't know even what I'm talking about, but take care, guys, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about.